Peace, my good people. Hope everybody out there having a positive day, remaining optimistic throughout this journey called life. Waking up, opening your eyes, seeing the corruption and confliction in this system. My people, these Federal Reserve accounts is 100% real. I say it a million times every video so you people can stay persistent in this process and so you people can realize the corruption that goes on in this system. They bind us into debt from birth. Okay, my people? Now let's get right into it. Y'all see an update, new Federal Reserve routing number. I do have a universal routing number everybody can use, man, regardless of what district. Do you hear me? And I just want to address something real quick. I seen a comment earlier of a woman saying, I'm showing proof of transactions going through, but I wasn't showing confirmation. So I could be doing this for views. Tell me, what is views going to get me? If you're not getting in 100,000 to 1,000,000 views, YouTube is not going to give you any money. Going to get me. You're right. I am doing this for views. I want people to see this and open up their eyes and wake up to the corruption in the system and realize the mental and physical slavery we're going through. You're right. I'm doing it for views so people can get the information and go use it. So let's get right into this new routing number. The Bureau for Public Debt. All you're going to need is this routing number I'm going to read off and your social security number. The routing number for the Bureau of Public Debt out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Listen up, my people. I'm going to type it in the chat also. 0 5 1 7 3 6 1 5 8. Once again, my people, this is the routing number for the Bureau for Public Debt. I've had a lot of people having success with this routing number. I have a lot of people that's been telling me that this number is universal. Doesn't matter what district you're in, you can utilize this number. You can utilize this number, my people. Let me type it in the chat for you guys. Let me type it in the chat so everybody in the live right now. I'm going to type it real quick for you. My brother Donald McKinley is different for everybody. You got to understand, like I've mentioned, this is kind of getting saturated. It's a lot of people trying to do these Federal Reserve transfers. They're trying to pay off their bills. They're trying to pay off their debt. It's a lot of people out here using it. It's a lot of people out here using it. Okay? So if you're not having a lot of success, you just have to stay persistent. But like I keep mentioning, the point is not to try to have a quick come up. The point is to see the corruption and see the mental and physical slavery that they put us through from birth in this country. We can't trust these people. We got to create our own system. But before I get into this UCC one filing, let me shout out my viewers. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's willing to come listen to some knowledge and really just supporting something positive. I want to shout out everybody for doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that's seek the truth, seek freedom. Don't let this system have your mind psychologically programmed. But shout out HMM, shout out Linda Cloud, shout out David Farkas, shout out Donald McKinley, shout out Gary Tyler, shout out Kendall Stevenson, shout out Dale F, shout out everybody in the chat chopping it up with me. Kendall Stevenson, I am getting a lot of the same questions still. Still, I mean, I've put it up in multiple videos on the process, but people are still asking me the same question. So I know I might sound repetitive, but you got to understand there's a lot of new people getting into this every day. So I'm just trying to reiterate what I've been saying so people can understand. And Donald, hey, 2 people have been arrested. I haven't heard any news from that. And if they do arrest you, that it's no charge they can give you. You're not committing bank fraud. You're not committing a crime by using an account that's set up through your social security number. You have the card. You have your birth certificate. How is it a crime? You're overseer of that property. So how can they say it's a crime for you trying to utilize the account? It's not. Okay, my people? But let me get into how to fill out this UCC1 form. I've been getting a lot of people wondering how to fill out this form. A lot of people. Okay, let me go to screen share real quick. And once again, shout out to all my viewers. Shout out to all my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button, man. I got information coming every day for my people. You don't have a social security card, you have to go apply for that. You have to go apply for that. Donald McKinley, I understand, man. I understand. It might be happening, but I bet you those people aren't going to be spending no time in jail. They're not spending any time in jail because there's no crime. Okay, it's just frustration from the system and people finding out information. Okay, Matthew Garcia, man, you just gotta stay patient in the process. Let me get to this UCC. All right, my people, this right here is the UCC financing statement. This is the form you guys are going to be printing off. The form that you guys are out there filling out. The people that need to know how to fill it out, I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and just a brief description on how you're supposed to fill this out. Okay, you guys see this top section right here. You're going to fill it out as follows. You're going to put first name dash middle name colon last name. You're going to put first name dash middle name colon last name. Then you're going to put in care of your home address. You don't just put your home address. You put in care of then your home address. Okay. Then you put non-domestic. Then you put your city and state. Then you put real land, North America. Once again, you're going to put Eric. I'm sorry, I'm naming off my name. You're going to put your first name, dash, middle name, colon, last name, in care of, then you put your home address. Then non-domestic, then your city and state, and then real land, North America. Okay? This first section right here, this is going to be for your straw man information. The top section is for your straw man identity. And when you fill it out, you're going to make sure you use all capital letters. This first section is for your straw man identity. And when you fill it out, you're going to make sure you use all capital letters. Okay? All capital letters. This is for your straw man identity. So basically your first name, last name. Okay? But make sure it's in all capital letters. Okay? This second section right here, you're going to simply put, where it's organization name, you're going to simply put my business. Okay? You're going to put my business. Once again, first section is your straw man information. Make sure you use all capital letters. The second section, you're going to put my business. Okay? And the third section is for your real person identity. And for that section, you're going to use the same information as the first. You're going to use your straw man information, but in this section, you're going to only want to capitalize the first letters. In the third section right here, you're going to only want to capitalize the first letter. If your name is Andy Bill, you're going to capitalize the A and the B, and that's it. But if your name is Andy Bill, the first section, you're going to capitalize all of the letters in the first name and all of the letters in the last name. The second section, you're going to simply put my business. Okay? This section down here, the last section, is for all property and assets. This is where you're going to be claiming ownership and telling them all the property and assets that you want to claim. Okay? You're going to want to make sure you include this in that section. You're going to want to include security agreement, REE 680109-SA. Once again, in this fourth section, you're going to be claiming all your property and assets, and you're going to make sure you include this in that statement, that paragraph. Security agreement, REE 680109-SA. And then you're going to follow that with an infidelity bond. Make sure you put the security agreement, then the security agreement number, and infidelity bond. And you're going to make sure you want to include this. You're going to want to include PC section 1-103-101, 1993, chapter 48, 48 stat, which is STAT, and 112. To include all of this information in that bottom part, in that paragraph part. Just a second, let me go to my chat. See? Yes, Jessica, I am breaking down how to fill it out. Just trying to see if I have any questions here while I'm going on. I'm gonna start at the beginning. Quenisha Carroll, this is actually the process how you certificate. Second, I see if I have any questions here. That's it. I'm sorry, people, if I'm holding up your day. I be coming on at 3 o'clock, but I had some things to do. Yes. Yes, Dale, you can get this form online. Everything is printable. Once you go through this process, you're going to be able to use promissory notes, which are also printable. Okay? But let me go back and give another just brief description on how to fill out this form. The top section, you're going to want to fill it out like this. This section right here, this box. First name, dash, middle name, colon, last name, in care of. Then you put your address right next to it, in care of 888 Main Street, okay? Whatever your address is. Then under that, and domestic. Then you're going to put your city and state, real land, North America. All right. This first section right here is for your straw man identity. All right. You're going to want to put your name, but the important thing about this section right here, you're going to want to make sure everything is in all capital letters. Because your straw man bond, that actual bond in commercial property, the business name is in all capitals. All right. That's the difference from you capitalizing the first letter and having lowercase letters following that. When it's all capital, that's the actual straw man. All right. That's the first section right here. You're just going to put your regular information, but make sure you use all capital letters. The second section right here, you're going to want to simply put where you see organization name, you're going to want to put my business. That's it. My business. All right. Then this third section right here, you're going to put the same information as the first section, but you're just going to capitalize the first letters. That's it. Capitalize the first letters. Don't capitalize the whole words in that section. All right. This section right here is for your personal identity. All right. And this last section, the fourth section, where you're going to be claiming all of your property and assets, you can write it out a few different ways, but some information that you're definitely going to have to include in there is security agreement, REE 680-109-SA, and follow that with and infidelity bond. Then UCC section 1-103 and 1-101. Okay. Public law, chapter 48, 48 statute 112, June 5th, 1993. Okay, let me run over that information one more time that you're going to be putting right here in this last section, which you will be claiming all your property and assets. You're going to want to put security agreement, REE 680-109-SA, and infidelity bond. June 5th, 1993, public law, chapter 48, 48 stat 112, UCC section 1-103 and 1-101, public law. Okay, my people, I hope you guys are getting that information. Let me see. Let me see if I got some questions in here. I'm looking. Looks like everybody is, yep, Montu Proprio. That's what makes this process legal. My people, Montu Proprio is why these people cannot go through legal action with you. That's why they can't lock you up. They might can arrest you or something. I don't know. I don't even know about that. I've heard about 2 people getting arrested the whole time I've been on this knowledge. Okay. And that's because you don't know what people are doing in the privacy of their home. Now, if you're trying to do illegal stuff and transfer funds to this bank and open up this type of bank account and do all type of extra money transactions, then that's you. That's you. You know what you're doing in the privacy of your home. But if you're simply trying to pay bills and pay off debt and pay off whatever you owe, then nothing's going to happen. Veronica Clark, I don't know, man. I think you might have to start over from the beginning. I just explained how to fill out that UCC 2 times, 3 times, and I gave the new universal routing number for the department, the Bureau for Public Debt in Parkersburg, West Virginia. I can give you the number again one more time. 0517-36-158. That is the routing number for the Bureau of Public Debt. Yes, me. We are rich and we didn't know it. We are. And I really appreciate all my viewers. Really appreciate all my subscribers, all the support, all the love. I'm just trying to spread positive energy, spread love, and spread knowledge and wake my people up. I'm just trying to be that voice that gets in my people head that, hey, we're mental and physical slaves, man. These people can't control how we think. We gotta stop letting these people control how we react. We can't let these people control our perception on things. It's a lot of people that seeing this like, oh, it's fake, or they're getting a reverse, like, oh yeah, I know it's fake, man. I knew he was a scam artist. That's because you're programmed that way. You're programmed to hear things like this and automatically think that it's fake. All right, it's not by chance. It's not. My people, once again, that new routing number for the Bureau of Public Debt is 0517 36158. All right, my people, man. Just trying to wake my people up, and I'm just trying to help my people out. That's it. I'm no scam artist, or I'm not nobody trying to do it for the views or do it for the likes. None of that. My people, I'm just simply trying to share some of the knowledge that I have and some of the wisdom that I have. And I'm simply just trying to wake my people up. I'm just trying to get them to see the corruption in the system. That's it. That's it. That's it, my people. I'm going to go over one more time how to fill out this UCC form for all of those who are new. But I'm just going to run through it brief this time. I'm not going to give a whole like I did the first two times. First section right here, my people. You're going to want to put your first name, dash, middle name, colon, last name. Then below that, in care of your address, whatever your address is. Below that, non-domestic. Below that, your city and state. Then below that, you put real land, North America. All that goes in this section right here. This first section is your straw man identity. You're going to put you want to put your regular information, but use all capital letters. All capital letters. Your regular information, all capital letters. This first section. The second section, you're going to simply put my business and organization name. Okay, my business. All right. Third section, you're going to want to put the same information you did in the first, your straw man information, but you're only going to want to capitalize the first letters of the words. That's it. Don't capitalize the whole thing when it comes to this. All right. This last section down here is where you're going to be claiming your property and your assets. You're going to want to include the security agreement, which is REE 680-109-SA, and infidelity bond, UCC section 1-103 and 1-101, June 5th, 1993, public law, chapter 48 stat, STAT 112, my people. All that information goes right here in that bottom section. All right? That's where that information goes. And once again, I just want to say, my people, this isn't about a quick come up. I'm not on here trying to turn you guys into model citizens and keep you enslaved in the system. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get you to see the corruption. I'm trying to get you to see the corruption. I'm trying to open up your eyes, my people. Like I've already said, a lot of people try to come the religion route and waking people up, or they try to talk about history. I'm coming the financial route because I know everybody cares about finances. If you care so much about finance, this information should blow your head. You've had to account your whole life. You've had to account your whole life that you have not had access to, my people. Do you hear me? You have an account you had your whole life. This should blow your head off, and you should hate this system, not want to support it and thrive in it, my people. You got to wake up. You got to smell the coffee. Gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. You said I should unite with Luciferian Prince. I think I've seen a couple of his videos. I think I've seen a couple of his videos before. But once again, man, shout out to all my subscribers, all my viewers, all the support. And if you're not a subscriber, you better subscribe. You better ask my subscribers right now in the chat. I'm coming with valuable information every day, and not just on the Federal Reserve. I'm giving you life tips. I'm giving you things that's going to open up your eyes. I'm giving you motivation. I'm trying to wake my people up and bring my people together. I've already said, man, I have things in the works. I have this petition in the works. I have 2 lawyers that I have been conversing with my people. I'm trying to do some things here. I'm not just trying to get you guys to use this Federal Reserve account. I'm trying to get us to where we can try to build our own system. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Exactly. I feel you. No, exactly. Now, I'm not going to unite with no Luciferian, man. I feel that's why I said I think I watched a couple of his videos, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't support anything talking about Satanism. You know what I'm saying? Because that Satanism knowledge is what they are controlling us with. You know, they got a hold of the truth, and then they created their own category called Satanism. You know what I'm saying? So I can't support that, man. But shout out HMM. Shout out Linda Cloud. Shout out David Farkas. Shout out Gary Tyler. Shout out Kendall Stevenson. Shout out Dale Evans. Shout out Linda Cloud. Shout out Donald McKinley. Shout out T. Williams. Shout out David Bowden. Shout out NRK. Shout out M. Murphy. Shout out Matthew Garcia. Shout out my boy Edo. Shout out Patrick Word. Shout out my baby, Kanisha Carroll. Love my queen. Shout out Jessica Dixon. Appreciate you coming to join me again. Shout out Jane Naomi. I think that's right. Shout out to you. Miss Wright 27. Shout out to you. Dale F. Shout out to you. June Meisler. Ashley Gunn. Shout out to you. Emphy Blue. Shout out to you. Jimmy Dantzler. Shout out to you. Treybo. What's good? Appreciate you for coming to join me again. Shout out Danielle J. Shout out C. Holmes. Shout out Cleotha Webster. Shout out Mimi. Shout out Ariel Sanchez, man. Shout out Veronica Clark. Shout out Hosanna Ben Judah. Shout out Trey Sapp. Shout out Kobe Taylor. Shout out my boy, Hosanna's Chess. Shout out my boy, man. I appreciate you always coming to show the support and the love, man. Keeping the people straight. Letting the people know to keep pushing forward, man. And quit letting these people scare you with these little stories of talking about, oh, this person got locked up and this is not illegal at all. It's not. It's not, okay? Stop getting scared. Stop letting the system control your thinking. Get out the systematic way of thinking. Shout out Rebel Shaw. I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Shout out. Shout out Really Bottoms. Shout out C Style, G Style. Shout out Don RIC. Shout out Amanda H. Amanda H. Hey, I just explained what the UCC was, and I got a whole video explaining what the process is and what it is. It's your straw man getting ownership over your straw man bond. Shout out Tim Wilcox. Shout out Tordney Hall. Shout out Chaco Alien, man. Appreciate you. Shout out Jones ENT 76. What's good, my brother? Shout out Jeremy Smith. Shout out JJ. JJ, my new name. Shout out Go24. Shout out C Holmes. Shout out Ricky Oliver. Shout out everybody in here chopping it up with me, man. Shout out Mix Vixen. Shout out my boy, Ray Steele. Real talk, man. Shout out all my viewers. Shout out all my subscribers. Shout out all my people. It's all love. I love my people, man. Like I told y'all, I've dedicated my life to knowledge. I've sacrificed my life to knowledge just to give it to my people. I'm a prophet trying to lead my people to the truth. I'm a prophet trying to wake my people up. I care nothing about this. I had a comment. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos simply saying, "You're not in no Lambo. You ain't in no mansion doing these videos. This is a scam." Now, if I was in a mansion in a Lambo, now that sounds like a scammer. That sounds like a scammer. Somebody that's trying to get you to invest into this systematic way of living, this corporation way of living. Gonna say I'm not in no Lambo, I'm not in no mansion doing the videos, I gotta be lying. I care nothing about these material things that man made. None of these material things man made is going to enlighten my spirit or my soul. It's not going to uplift my spirit or my soul. It's not going to enhance my life. You can't buy anything that man has made that's going to enhance your life. Everything comes from the planet. We have it all inside of our heads. This is one dimension, my people. This is one dimension, just one. One dimension that's just on this planet. It's other dimensions. We just don't know how to hone the energy and travel to those dimensions through our mind. It's bigger than using this Federal Reserve account. It's way bigger. It's about seeing the corruption and realizing now it's time to create my own path. Now it's time to gain my own knowledge. I have a brain for a reason. You don't need nobody to program your brain. They have programmed us to think, make us think that we have to get taught in order to learn. Just think of that right there. In order for people to learn, they think they have to get taught. They don't think that they can teach themselves. I'm dead serious right now, people, because a lot of the comments I get frustrates me, and a lot of the stuff people be saying it frustrates me, man. I'm not nowhere near a scam artist. I'm not doing this for the likes. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm not doing this for no fame. I'm not doing this for none of that shit, man. I'm giving you real deal knowledge. I'm not coming on here giving you some bullshit. It's hundreds of people, thousands of people that's telling you about the success. I'm telling you about the success. So much proof. Did they have to show you a lot of proof that Jesus, you believe that with all your heart and all your mind? You want some real truth? You want to reject that in your heart and mind that Jesus is your savior and he's coming back to save you. Open up your eyes to the truth, man. Quit grasping onto these lies so hard, and when you hear the truth, you just want to reject it. Consciously programmed to reject it because it's not of the norm. Like I said in my motivational quote of the day, continue on this path even if you stand alone. The one flying solo is who has the strongest wings. Real talk, Cleotha, let them know. Don't feed me. Teach me to feed myself. Wake up, my people. Real talk, man. Shout out Barnes Nobles. Appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to uplift my people and spread positive energy and spread love. I mean, like, what happened to the love? What happened to the peace? You know what I'm saying? What happened to the hippie movement? When we was all out here together, man, enjoying life, enjoying the planet Earth, realizing that this system can't really control us, man. That's why they stopped that hippie movement. Why you think they killed my man's Bob Marley? They killed my man's Jimi Hendrix. Why you think they took them out? Why you think ain't no how is weed legal nowadays and they ain't bought Woodstock back? Huh? Why Woodstock ain't been brought back? Because they're scared of people uniting like that in that frame of mind. They don't want that no more. They seen what's gonna happen when stuff like that happens. They see, like, damn, these people is gonna goddamn unite, and they gonna see that color don't matter, and they gonna see that they got the power. They stopped that shit, man. The majesty. I'm telling you, people, it's deep. They're killing us out here, man. They know it. Just Google cancer research facilities and see who some of the doctors are and see some of the studies. It's over 100 doctors around the country that have on file, it's on record of them saying that fluoride is the leading cause of cancer. But it's in all tap water, not just in Flint. It's in all of our waters. It's just overpowering in Flint. It's in toothpaste. And one major thing that is in is infant water. It's in infant products because from birth, they are trying to get control of our pineal gland. That's what the fluoride does. It blocks your vision. It blocks your brain vision. The fluoride conflicts with your pineal gland. They're poisoning us from birth. It's fluoride all throughout infant products. On top of that, at birth, your parents are signing your life away. They're signing that straw man contract. You hear me? From birth, they're trying to kill us and they're making us pay their debt. That's what they don't care nothing about us. Wake up, my people. Quit trying to strive in this system. Wake up. Man. Trying to buy a CD? All right, I forgot I was screen sharing all this time. To all my viewers that's with me right now, all right, you say you're trying to buy a CD? It's a good website right here. .com. You want to see all of them pop up right here. Go ahead and apply. You see them? This is how you start to buy. This is the beginning process of buying a CD. Just go to bankrate.com. It's going to be right there. Go ahead and choose. Fill out all of them. God damn it. Shit. Whatever these people gonna come up off of, get it. You get it from them. Fuck them. Shit. But look, now my people, this is a website right here. You can buy gold. Carrotbars.com. Do you hear me? Grams of gold. Go buy you some grams of gold. Carrotbars.com. It was somebody that emailed me earlier, said that they heard that you can buy gold with these accounts, and they was doing some research. So I got into it myself and I found it. Carrotbars.com. Oh. People are simple, Willie Bottoms. I'm trying to tell you. It is a sad story. I'm trying to tell you, Hosanna. Shit crazy, man. Real talk. My boy Harvey was shut down, Rob. Man. Hey, man. They try to shut me down. I'm going to find another platform. Everybody make sure they email me. I can do videos and I send them separately, email to email to email. They not just going to shut me down. First education, man. Education is the system knowledge. It's what they want you to know. Doctorate degree, a master's degree, you have a master's or a doctorate in systematic education. Just think of this. It's people that go to college for 8 to 10 years to get out and work. You just went in debt for 8 to 10 years to learn how to be a worker. To school for 8 to learn how to become a worker. Man, shit crazy, man. My email is ericcoh@gmail.com. ericcoh80@gmail.com. I have a lot of emails. I try to reply to them as quickly as I can. All right, man. Shout out, Jimmy. Peace, my brother. You be easy out here. Stay woke, man. Stay woke. College is definitely a waste, man. They ain't doing nothing but teaching you how to become a worker. They teaching you the stuff they want you to know so you can thrive in their companies and thrive in their system. Set up, man, from the beginning. From the beginning. Yeah, Harvey do got a new website. I believe in some of his videos he was saying that he was gonna move to a new platform. Man, I'm telling you, it is a trip, ain't it? Low cutis. Bobby Washington, no problem, man. Man. Exactly, Willie. Most humans are weak and alone. They don't have no resilience. They don't know how to come up. They don't know how to prevail. That's one thing that we don't know how to do. We don't know how to come out on top because we don't even think that we deserve the top. We think the top is having $1 million in a mansion with a Ferrari. We think that's on top. You on the farther you farther bottom than a bum. A bum is closer to prevailing than you, fully in tuned into the system. You don't know what this bum mind state is. He might be an all the way conscious woke being. Spirit to pass to the next human shell. He already sees what life is about, and these material things don't mean nothing. That too, man. Don't judge. Are they poor and on the street? And you don't know what spiritual journey they have been through in their life, and what point and what realization they have came to. Okay, looking at these people that got all these material things like they bosses. Like that validates something. Just because you had this material shit, it validates what you're saying. No, it does not. No, it does not. I appreciate Oakland, man. Shout out Oakland. Oakland rocking with me, man. I'm definitely rocking with Oakland too, man. Golden State just took it. My boy Marshawn Lynch, that boy on the Raiders. I think they gonna take it too. I don't buy into all the. I'm an athlete, you know. I'm sorry. I played football, ran track, cross country, everything in high school. I played football and ran track in college. I'm an athlete, man. I don't buy into it. I know it's all a game because once you get to college, that's when it become a job. You're an investment. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know about sports and the confliction in sports. That's why I did that video on Last Chance U. Sports is crazy. What they doing to our young men in sports. They breaking them down, making them think that they're worthless without a ball in their hand. Real talk. Beast mode. That's what I'm talking about, young Peasy. Beast mode. He finna come rip some shit up, man. That nigga finna rip some shit up. I was just telling my homeboy, man. I'm like, shit, man. Oakland taking it. I don't any team beast mode on. It's unstoppable. But you gotta look at the team they had last year anyway. They already was playoff bound. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But man, I'm telling you, man, Cleve, I'm gonna keep speaking the truth. Sports is, I'm trying to tell, sports is one of the main things that keep us bonded to the system. Because just think, at 1 or 2 years old, you're buying your kids little baby footballs and basketballs, have them playing. Then they get a toddler. Now they got a toddler realm. Then they become a teenager. They're joining sports teams. Then they become a young adult. Now they're trying to go to college and play sport. Then they become an adult. Now they finna sell their whole soul and try to become a professional athlete. They taking all of our they're taking our power. That's why they started the sports system. They're taking the people throughout our human being race that have the warrior mentality. They're taking all of our warriors. All of our warriors right now is worried about some sports. They're not worried about trying to fight back against this system and trying to get our freedom and trying to get the truth back. They're worried about trying to score 6 touchdowns. That's exactly why they have sports. Real talk. Shit crazy, man. Motherfuckers do fight over sports team. You can go on YouTube right now and put in fan fight compilation. You're gonna see motherfuckers at all type of events fighting for this team. Man, you supposed to just be, man, I like the talent, man. I respect talent because I know what type of talent it takes to play a sport. So I respect the talent, and I watch just to respect that, man. Just to try to support my brothers a little bit. But I definitely don't. I don't advise people to get into them. I don't do none of that. When I had kids, you're not playing no goddamn sports. Don't ask. Not playing no sports. That's a setup. It's white supremacy all throughout sports. On that, yeah, Warriors is focused, man, on that. Peace. Think Tank, what's good, man? What's good, baby? My queen. Exactly. NFL Combine is a slavery block. I tried to explain this to one of my homeboys 2 years ago. I said, man, look how they set that fucking NFL Combine up. They literally put numbers on them and have them going through certain events while people sit back and take notes and see which person they want to invest money into. Now you telling me that ain't the slave block? If that ain't the slave block, I don't know what is, man. For real. I don't, if that ain't modern day slavery, I don't know what is. These NBA drafts, they literally buying people. Oh, first pick goes to whoever. They literally just bought that man. They literally just bought him. And he's not even realizing it in his mind. He's thinking that, oh, I'm getting paid. No, motherfucker, they paying you money that you already got in the Federal Reserve account. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, Terrell, man. They slaving us, man. Real talk, Brandon Anthony, man. Is there a step before we allowed to file? No, ain't no steps, man. You just gotta go through the process, man. Do the paperwork. It can't stop you. Can't stop you. But I ain't want to keep my people too long. I know I've probably been talking for a minute, man. I got to rambling because I love chopping it up with my people, man. I love showing the love. You know what I'm saying? So I know I got the rambling, man. What? Hold on, man. I still got chats coming, man. I'm talking to my people right now. Sports, love, and hip hop. Atlanta, Jerry Springer, Housewives of Atlanta, football, strip clubs, Wall Street, music industry is to throw us off the truth. Couldn't have said it no better. Mellaroo Harrison? Mellaroo? I couldn't have said it no better. I'm telling you, those numbers are for Vegas on everything, man. People don't know. Cleve. Everybody out here ain't woke, man. They don't understand. This is all a system. They don't understand, man. Real talk, man. All right, my people. But like I said, man, I know I got the rambling. And once again, CC forum right here. Once again, this is a website, Carrot Bars. You can buy gold with these accounts. Bankrate.com. You go there to try to apply for CDs, manage these accounts, and wake up. No problem, Bobby. Hey, Tony Savage, man, subscribe, my brother. I'm just trying to, bring the knowledge to my people. Apoka, Florida, shout out. Before I get out of here, man, if y'all want to throw y'all city names in the chat so I can shout out everybody's city, man, so I can show love. Cause I'm worldwide, man. I'm messing with everybody, man. Like I said, I'm fighting for human being rights. This 6 to 8% can't keep on controlling the 90 percentile, man. We 90% over the elite. We 90% over the elite. Carrotbars.com, Kevin. Miami was good. Flint in the building. Gathersburg. We out here, man. Savannah, Georgia, shout out. GA all day. Them Falcons were supposed to get it. Seattle, Washington, baby. Shout out. Shout out. They up there with the recreational marijuana going strong. Shout out Detroit. Baltimore, Maryland. Shout out. Shout out to Naptown, Indianapolis. Salt Lake City, Utah. Shout out. El Paso, Texas. Shout out. Washington, D.C., my baby. Shout out. And a lot of people don't know the United States is really the city of Washington, D.C. The United States is Washington, D.C., not Michigan, Ohio, and the United States is Washington, D.C., but shout out Killing, Texas, L.A., baby, Los Angeles, man, California, my boy Nipsey Hussle out there. Shout out Pittsburgh, Fort Myers Beach, Hawaii, Iwa Beach, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Living the life. Moreno Valley, man, shout out. Chi-Town, shout out. Pembroke, Massachusetts, shout out, baby. LA, the Lakers, y'all know what it is, man. Black Mamba, one of the greatest players of my generation, man. DC, once again, shout out Ohio, San Marcos, Texas. Savannah, Georgia again. Said the new Oakland, man, shout out. Shout out Chirac one more time, man. Lubbock, Texas, man, shout out. We got Harlem in the building, man. My boy Killer Cam. Moreno Beach, Florida, shout out, man. ATL, man, shout out. Shout out. Durham, North Carolina, man. I just left NC, man. Shout out. I stay in Michigan. I'm in Kalamazoo, Michigan right now, the home of Western Michigan University. I'm from Benton Harbor, Michigan. Google it. I'm from a real deal rough place, man. Ben Harbor ain't no joke. Ben Harbor is the slums, man. I'm lucky to be 27 years old and make it out. But I'm telling you, all the way from Murder Mitten, man, trying to reach out to everybody, man. Shout out to D-Town. That boy T Grizzly coming up. Huh. Shout out Brooklyn, El Paso. Real talk, the Freemasons. On everything, man. That's why I don't really be messing with the Masons like that, man, because they keep their knowledge. They don't show no love, man. And they did build Washington, D.C. They don't shout out San Antonio, home of the Twin Towers. Shit, the Twin Towers used to get it in back in the day. Big David Robinson, Tim Duncan. Central Valley, Cali, shout out, man. Shout out. Bed-Stuy, what's good, man? Shout out. The 0-0 at the end, I just, it's a systematic thing. It's just different ways that people been trying to get through and they've been having success. Chirac, baby. You new to the channel, Alicia? Welcome. Welcome. Please subscribe to everybody that's viewing that's not subscribed, but make sure you click that subscribe. I got knowledge coming every day. I got motivation coming every day. I'm showing love every day. I'm chopping it up with my people every day. All right. But like I said, man, I just want to shout out everybody. Want to shout out y'all cities, man. Show love worldwide. I ain't want to keep y'all too long, man. I've been on here for a second, man. So let me go ahead and let y'all enjoy y'all evening, man. And y'all know how I leave to all my subscribers. Levitate your mind, levitate your way of thinking, levitate your life. And guess what, my people? You'll never come down. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all my viewers and all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, what you doing? Go click that subscribe button, man, so you can get this good info every day. So you can get this love, this motivation, so you can keep opening your eyes even wider and realize you only have one eye. And that's the pineal gland, my people. Everybody out there, stay safe, stay woke, and enjoy your evening. All right? Peace, my good people.